Nope, not at all.
Hello!
Hi.
I'm waiting for it to say it was live.
Flying problems.
We live.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to my section of 10K in a Day Challenge. Yay!
Woo!
I'm actually more awake now that I've had coffee, and I'm actually ready to get some words in.
Yes.
2 cups of coffee.
I'm going to let my lovely co-host introduce herself, because there's a lot of them today. I feel blessed.
All right, so to give everybody chances to get their intros together. Hello, everybody. I'm Cachet. I write short stories, poetry, and the occasional blog post. I have started on a couple blog posts. I'm going to continue with that and maybe move into a short story before this stream is over. Who knows? We'll see what happens. So there you go.
Hi, I'm Jules. I'm the dawdling writer, and on my channel, I try not to dawdle. So that's the whole point of my channel at this point. I have been writing a YA fantasy and its sequel. Don't ask me how my editing is going because it's not.
Nobody likes editing.
Yes, that's your channel.
Yeah. So I'm the dawdling writer, not the dawdling editor. Just ignore the editing part. And I also am doing a Cinderella retelling where Cinderella is not so nice.
Ooh.
I thought this was
I guess I'm next, but before I start, that is how you do a retelling, people. You make it a little bit more interesting because I did say I don't like retelling, but that sounds good. What's up, everybody? My name is Sister Pack, aka the Pack, aka Sister Q.
Oh, somebody else is playing.
I just heard myself. I don't like that.
They immediately. I just seen the mute button pop up and they didn't say nothing. I was like, really? That's what we doing?
Yep.
Sister Pack, aka Sister Kid. Today, in the spirit of 10K Sunday and the advice that I was given, I will be jumping around doing a bunch of things. I have 2 projects I'll be working on. Well, three projects I'll be working on. I will be working on Project Red, which is my Greek mythology story. Then I have Project Orange, which I was working for Camp Nano, which is my 7 Deadly Sins. And then I will be working on part 2 or the sequel to the Royal Eyes Project Gray, and then reformatting the book. So, yeah.
Yay.
Somebody got their hands full.
Yeah, that's a lot. Somebody's definitely trying to reach 10K today.
I hope he does.
Right? Like, man, I would love for all the hosts to like reach their goals today. I think that would be super dope for all of us that are hosting and co-hosting. Because that hasn't happened. It has not happened that all of us have reached whatever goal we set for the day during the 10K day. So if that could be today, that'd be super dope, is all I'm saying.
I said a main goal of at least 5K. Because I know how
5K is doable.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, but if I reach 5K, I'm gonna push for that 10 as much as possible. But yeah, what to do, everybody? My name is Grayson Wild, and I write with pride. I like diving into fantasies and into warm mugs of coffee. Today, I'm working. You know what, Cash? I saw that.
I love it. I like diving into fantasies and into warm mugs of coffee. It's like my favorite part.
Today, I'm working on a lovely short story.
Coffee.
Yeah. you have to have coffee. But today I'm working on a short story that was actually the idea was given to me by Ashley G, Shanita Roberts, OMG Angel Rider, and Kaylee. They all helped me in Cash's stream, asked them for an idea, and they threw me so many ideas. And then they decided to put them all together, and I said, you know what? I'll do it. So I'm working on that today.
Aww.
Yeah, you're hands like pirates and werewolves.
Pirates and werewolves galore. So I am excited.
Are they werewolves who happen to be pirates?
Yes, they are.
Yes. I'm so here for it.
And there is a god there as well.
Oh, snap.
Right, Nicole, you want to introduce yourself, and then I'll go.
Sure. I'm Nicole, aka The Blind Maze on YouTube. On my channel, I color poetry with music and magic. I write dark poetry, fantasy, and paranormal, and blogs. I also have a podcast called Fire and Ice with Lauren.
Yay! Whatever. Oh God.
Oh,
Birthday.
God.
I've had way too much caffeine already. I do have water though, so that's good. Hi everyone, I'm Lauren. I write poetry, fantasy, paranormal romance, and I also cover videos on my channel discussing tips and advice for the blind visually impaired community. And today I'm going to be starting to work on book 2 for the Hunted series with Nicole. So definitely think I could hit 5,000 because I was ready to work on it last night, 4 in the morning, and I'm like, and then I just ended up staring at a blank screen. I'm like, nope, too early. This isn't happening. But it's good when you have that excitement to write something new because then you're not procrastinating. So I believe Jules wanted to pull a tarot card, and then after she explains it, we'll get a little bit into the chat before our first sprint.
So I actually pulled it while we were sort of in the studio room, and I have been doing this thing where I started pulling a tarot card just for inspiration to either do sort of a 10 or 15 minute sprint where I get my brain into writing gear or see if it fits into my story. And today I pulled Justice, which is the 11th card. Let me see if I can get it without the glare.
Nice.
But it is, and I have the steampunk deck, so she's a little bit.
I like it.
Lots of gears and things. So there's the scales that she has. And so it means justice, karma, equality, equilibrium, legal action, possibly, contracts, lawsuits, trials and judgments, and just in general, the idea of fairness and balance.
I ain't got no tea, but if I did, it would be hot. I said I ain't got no tea, but if I did, it would be hot. I said I ain't got no tea, but if I did, it would be hot. It would be hot. It would be hot. It would be hot. Man, that card. Well, come on now. Just talk about.
I swear that wasn't planned for it to trigger.
Right, none of us planned this. We didn't know that card was gonna be that card, but that card.
Right.
So whether or not you want to write about the idea of justice, whether or not you want to have a conversation between your characters, whether or not you have them go to a market and somebody has scales to measure out spices or jewels or something, the inspirations from the card are just up to you. You don't have to read it the way it's normally supposed to be read. It's just up to you as an inspiration. So
I think a spirit's trying to have water. Closet door keeps opening.
My room's trying to creep me out.
That's a pretty hard. I think I can see it.
Goodbye, money. You have enough tarot decks. You don't need any more.
I have one. The rest are Oracle gods. So
You say enough tarot decks? Whoever has enough tarot decks, come on.
I
No.
have,
Grayson, now don't encourage her.
I think I have 4, and I'm going to be buying
That avatar though.
What?
Oh, yeah. CB in the chat says, I wish I could start my Millwordy project, but I can't till Tuesday. I know that feeling.
Oh.
Wait, what's the outro?
Ooh, so are you guys doing brand new projects to start Millwordy? Is that what you're doing?
I'm starting the revision for my YA fantasy. So, I want to go ahead and start, but I'm not allowed to, especially since I haven't finished my editing notes.
No.
Because that's got to happen before Tuesday.
editing is hard, especially when you have a deadline. Because you're like, I don't want to do this. I want to write, but it's got to get done.
Yeah, the only time writing is just me.
Because you're a fast reader.
Okay, so maybe I'm a little different. So I don't think editing so far. Now I've only edited one thing, which is this short story. So let me just be clear: I'm not editing the whole book, but like I just think of it as like continuous drafting.
That's a good way to look at it.
Because like I go in and I'm like writing something and stuff like that. But that's just how I've looked at it with the short story. So it hasn't been stressful. But y'all like legit. Author 2 kind of has me scared of editing because don't nobody have a good experience with editing. Like everybody is like, oh, editing. Oh, the pits of hell of editing.
Well, I think editing a short story is different than trying to editing like a novella or a full novel because then it's just a lot of work.
Right, and that's what I was saying. Like I've only done the short story.
Writing, or you find areas that you have to either rewrite or rework the whole story, and then you just want to bang your head against the wall because you're like, I thought this was done.
Right.
I'm gonna go cry in the corner now.
Well, and so as far as I can tell, just like plotters and pantsers, there's 2 camps for editing. There is do not edit until you get to the end, which for my 100,000 word draft is an issue. And then there's a second camp, which is like choose a chunk of words, whether that's 20,000 or 30,000. Once you reach that point, stop and edit that. And then, so those are like the 2 polar like camps. And I chose to go with the first advice, which is like, don't edit. And I'm slightly regretting it now.
All I have to say.
See, I think if I like take a chunk to edit, like if I get to a certain point, stop and try and edit, then it will prevent me from writing more because now I'm just going to be stuck on this one part.
Be honest, when you try to edit, this doesn't go as well for you.
It does, because then I doubt myself.
Yeah, so I
see
think
everything that's wrong with it.
I think it just depends on how you write, how you edit, and if you want to try one or both. So
yeah, but Cash, I love your mindset. I wish I had it. When I was editing The Royal Eyes, I just hated it. But this is what I do have to say. I do have to say this. I feel like if you are a plotter or a planter, it's easier for you to edit a little bit. But because I am a pantser or a discovery writer, I just write what I see and I just go off of it. Sometimes it's hard to just go back and be like, oh, what was I thinking again? And just getting back in that mode. But editing is not my friend. There was only like 2 chapters or 3 chapters in the whole entire book that I love editing because it was just easy for simple stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, I think we're in at 6 for Haunted Book 1?
Yeah, every time you edit, you're like, oh, look at this section that used to be rewarded or taken out. And I'm like, no, I just want to be done. I want to be finished. But I only say that because then I want to be finished and go into a new project.
How many cats do you have, Gemma?
Giles.
No.
No.
Yeah, she has her chair death in stores. I'm asking how many does she have. Or in the
All
comments.
right, we ready to get into the first sprint?
Yes.
Yay.
Let's make it happen, y'all.
I'm ready.
Alrighty.
You stop it. The envelopes are creepy.
I need you to stop. I'm trying to be on my best behavior, and you got me ready to holler on screen because you just keep like random stuff. Like, for real.
I've been really good so far, to be honest. Considering how loopy I am, I've been really good.
Well, today's not over.
Yes.
We're just saying.
Look at that beautiful timer.
You're not about to do it right now.
I know. I wonder if you made this pretty timer. Oh, wait, that's Sid.
Well, that was my last timer to make, y'all. Sorry.
That's my favorite one, so I'm fine. All right, y'all ready?
Uh-huh.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, sprint! Ding ding.
Yeah.
Ooh, we finished the first sprint. What?
I was like making a sound at the time right and then I'm like, oh wait, I'm muted. No.
I forgot who does that on a stream.
I think Laura.
Laura does. Laura does it. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding-a-ling-a-ling.
I
I was like, who? Laura. It's Laura.
So how did everybody
Which she
do?
is doing a book chat today. She's doing a book chat today. So if anybody has time for us to catch it out, check it out. They should definitely check it out.
Oh boy.
What happened?
What happened?
They're my neighbors. I'm gonna mute.
Wait,
Sorry.
You can?
Neighbors suck sometimes. Like for real. I was walking my dog and two of my neighbors are outside getting ready to start yelling. And she was like, "'Cause I'm leaving." Shut the door and put the dog in the car. And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Wow.
It's one way to do it, I guess.
But I'm proud of myself. I got 250 words. That's like the most I've ever written in one sprint.
Nice.
That's awesome. I'm at 519 for the day so far.
Ooh.
So hopefully I get my first 1,000 in before this stream is over for sure.
I mean, you're already like a little more than halfway.
I got 418.
Just pissing all over my word count for the day. I see. Ha 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 ha. No, I'm just playing.
My first sprint is usually pretty good, and then like it goes anywhere
No,
either good or bad after that.
Like sometimes the words like hit and you do like real good, and the rest is like, was I even writing during that sprint?
What?
So
Name Firefly, finishing my children's school schedule.
Ooh.
yeah. I don't know how much I got from when I was on the Coast channel, but it wasn't too much. But for this sprint, I would like to say I got 520 words so far, so I'm happy.
Nice.
Nice.
And then Grayson got some words in too. So
Ready to go.
he just had to
He just had to mute because of the neighbors fighting, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't like be heard on the stream.
but he making progress.
Yeah, he said he got 409 words and more coffee. Did you want us to go through the comments for you?
Yes, please.
Okay, I just wanted to ask before I did it.
I was
I don't
trying
wanna-
to do the sprint and I got overwhelmed.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Hey, move, little boy. CB got 97. Kaylee said no words, but finally narrowed down the timeline for the last few chapters of her sci-fi romance. Petra got 299. Writer Sam got 127. Boy, if you don't get down. And ate breakfast. Nicole wrote 408 words and finished dinner and chores. Alice got 431 and forgot how hard starting a book is. Jenna got 350. And Nicole is reminding everybody to hit the like button and subscribe.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, and CB said 817 words between the last stream and this one.
Oh, shit.
Right? Kicking at and taking names.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say, of course, my neighbor decided to do like yard work and stuff right when the stream started, so nothing I can do about it.
This is why I want to move like to the countryside or like into the middle of nowhere where I don't have neighbors, because I feel like neighbors are the worst. Like, no such thing as peace and quiet.
Yeah, no, I miss having a house. I hate being in an apartment. Like, I miss having a house so much. Apartments are the devil.
Right? Like, my neighbor upstairs, she's like a She's a fitness trainer. So she has like a gym upstairs. So sometimes I can hear her dropping equipment. And I'm just like, oh, awesome. So, yeah.
Yeah, we moved this last year to a place that's a little bit more away from like town and away from everything. And I'm like, it's much more quiet, but there's a lot more spiders. I'm not okay with that part.
Burn all the spiders.
Yeah.
Right. No, when you move out like further away, there is a lot more wilderness that comes into your house. I will definitely agree with that.
And my dad is a retired forester, so he knows like all the scientific facts about animals that live like at the edge of the woods and whatnot. And so he's spouting off all these facts about the spiders and the types of scorpions that come in. I'm like, I just want them dead. I don't care. I just want them dead.
Oh.
I just really like that meme that too. Like, I saw one spider and then I just decided to just burn my house down.
You don't have to burn your house down. It's used lavender.
Hey, it got rid of the spider, didn't it?
Yeah.
So we got these things called bagworm moths, and so they are worms that gather like debris from like trees and stuff and create a cocoon around itself, and it literally looks like little clumps of like evergreen leaves moving across everywhere. So like there's some that like climb around my door frame and hang off my door frame, or are like above the ceiling of the like awning for like the stairs of the apartment above me, like, you know, when you walk up and go up. And y'all, they are the nastiest, creepiest looking things. Like, and they love my apartment for some reason. Like when you look at my apartment, you see these like little bitty things. I have to put a picture on Instagram, and they're just all over like my window outdoors and the bricks outside my apartment. And I'm like, no, this is not okay. It's not.
No, and I hate the house centipedes that have like way too many legs that you can like actually see. They look like they're like this huge hairy mess that just like skitters across. I hate them. Hate them so much.
Can't do it at all.
Sorry, I was just imagining burning all of the bugs on fire.
That's some fire and ice for you right there.
Right? I don't do bugs.
CB, when me and the boyfriend were walking the dogs the other day, we saw a snake outside. And it was the one time that I was walking the dogs and I wasn't filming for YouTube. So I was just walking, and it looked like this long green leaf. And then the leaf started to move, and I was like, yep, no, no.
You're like, I ain't messing with this. There's like underneath our porch one. I think it was here.
No, it's
our other house.
Our house. We got a.
It was like a black garden snake. It just like came out of nowhere. I know. I'm trying to go back inside.
Our dad had to help. It's like when you can't see, you just hear someone moving. It is 10 times more creeper than you think I can see.
You don't know what it is. Creepy.
So we ready for another one?
You started it.
Who, me? I started it.
I didn't do it.
Nick did it.
No, Lauren started saying Teacher Creeper has finished it. She's like, don't start. Like,
I have never seen it.
So.
Because they were talking about bugs.
I have never seen Jeepers Creepers.
You probably like it if you like scary movies. It's just the whole thing that you do with the eyes creeps me out.
Oh,
and
no.
so Nicole gets enjoyment out of it because all she gotta do is sing the song and I get creeped out.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of horror movies, but I'm also like doubly not a fan of horror movies that like have sharp things near eyeballs. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Then not gonna watch that movie then.
Yo, Final Destination is why I'll never get LASIK.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
wow.
Thank you. All right. Sorry.
I will gladly wear
I
my
gotta get up.
eyeglasses and contacts for the rest of my life. Like, nope, not happening.
So
Not happening.
my one of my sisters and my brother, they want to get LASIK eye surgery. I said, could not be me. And they're like, why? It's like a safe procedure. Yeah, it's safe, but have you not seen Final Destination? I ain't trying to scare no one, but Final Destination made me scared of a lot of different things, like everything. I'm already chocolate, and if I wanted to be chocolate, I would not go tanning because of what I saw. Like Final Destination ruins everything. I'm scared of everything because of Final Destination. That's all I
Man, yo, I'll be the first one to be like, you better get from behind that truck with the logs and the poles
Thank
behind
you.
it. Don't you know you you better switch lanes right now. Like, I will have a panic attack if someone does not switch lanes when we're behind. Like, yeah, Final Destination, it messed me up. It did. And I ain't never had like a near death, almost like plane crash or nothing, but yeah. Mm-mm.
Well, on that note, I'm gonna go back to writing my happy story.
All right, let's go back to not having these tragic things. Back to the next sprint.
I was already playing it. Bad YouTube. I wasn't ready to play it yet. Behave. Do my bidding. I like how it sounds like I want to nap
People
after
think
having
that we
coffee.
your lackeys because we doing your bidding. Now you gotta stop that now. Can't say stuff like that on YouTube.
Never got much power.
I was talking to the computer.
I'm just saying, you gotta be careful what you say out here in these YouTube streets.
You're not wrong.
3, 2.
1, 3, 2, 1. Sprint. No. Stop. No. I always wants to try to play the other video. No. Stop. No. I always wants to try to play the other video. What did I do?
Y'all don't know?
No, I had some play in the background. I think it was the stream. Okay.
Well, I worked on another blog post, started working on a bio for a feature that I'm going to be in that I need to send out, and I am at 728 words.
Cool.
Go, big lady.
I got another 396, so I got to do a little bit of math to figure out what my total is yet. But
Ew,
I'm pretty
math. Never.
I got 0 words. 0. Wow. I got 0 words. I was ordering some stuff earlier and I don't think it's gonna come. So I'm going to a different place to order some food because I've been there for a little bit. So yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say what were you buying, and then you said food.
Yeah, it was just some like pressed juice. I just wanted it for the day just to have, but
That sounds good. I got another 100 words. I'm at 400.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's impressive.
very good.
What?
And I did the math.
1,025 for the day so far.
Damn. We're good at words now.
Ooh. Ooh, that is a lot of words for early in the day.
Yep.
Right? Like super
That's
a lot.
impressive.
So CB got 550. Kaylee got 219. Petra got 366. Alice got 670. Ryder Sam got 109, which puts her at 1,025 for the day so far. The Naked Firefly hasn't started writing yet, but is getting ready for the next stream. Better days are here. Zealous joined us. Hello.
Hello.
Jenna is at 774 today. And CB is at 1,342 for the day. Oh, 1,382 for the day. 1,382 for Grayson for the day. Sorry. And then Jenna wanted to share a favorite line. It's, of course, Lucifer Morningstar is nothing good. That's the only explanation John can give for why they've lasted as long as they have.
Ooh. That's a Lucifer Constantine fanfic?
Ooh, I'm interested. And then CB says, I'm writing another Avengers fanfic. This one is a pepperoni, and Pepper and Tony adopt Peter Parker.
Oh.
So CB said they actually had 1,367 for the day, and Hannity got 132.
Nice.
I total up the math, and I've got 814 so far for the day.
That's awesome.
So y'all gonna have me writing during the break, I see, so I can catch up. Because I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay.
No, there are others that are throughout the day that you can get their words in.
Yeah, I'm not okay. I'm not okay with it at all. I gotta do a little bit better. This is not okay.
I got 500. So
crossover.
Yeah, I'm gonna read that.
Same.
Yeah, I think the one
crossover. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I definitely think the one episode during the CW crossover where they had Lucifer and Constantine in the scene, it was like, yeah, I need more of this. Because their like chemistry fed off of each other. I liked it. We got that one scene. That was it.
Yep.
Does anyone watch The Boys on Amazon Prime?
No, I've heard good things about it though.
I haven't watched it.
I've never heard of it.
Oh. well, I don't know what it's about, so don't quote me. But I don't know. But I heard good things about it, so I was just wondering if anyone like really watched it. But yeah,
Grayson said he didn't get any words this time, was distracted, but he does know Jensen will be joining.
Oh, nice.
what's the Jensen?
Apparently, Sam knows the boys, and so does Hannity.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Oh, and so does Kaylee.
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot
Jensen
of
Ackles, as in Dean Winchester from The Supernatural.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
My bad. I just assumed everybody knew who Jensen was because I do. So that was all my bad right there.
Also, don't kill me. I never seen Supernatural.
Can you remove him from the stream real quick?
It's been on for 15 years. How have you not seen it?
Right.
At least in clips of it. Have you
Right.
been under a rock?
Wait, you put stuff on YouTube for that. How
I'm
have you
just,
not seen that?
I like it was those were. I was watching Disney. Okay, like I was trying to be a kid for as long as I could, so I stuck to Disney. You can't blame me.
It's been on since after you were an adult, though. So like
It's been
that.
on for 15
Hear
years.
about what I say. I stick to Disney. Like,
But you don't stick to Disney. You watch The Umbrella Academy.
well,
I mean,
that's what
have you
I
seen the
do.
blooper reels on
Watching
YouTube?
Netflix.
That's a what?
It's a good
Supernatural's on Netflix.
It is.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. What next excuse?
I said I'll think
Next
about
excuse. Next excuse. I'm like,
What, Lord, and not Lord. Nikki, what was that on YouTube?
Blooper reels from the season of Supernatural.
Oh, they're funny.
The blooper reels are hilarious.
I don't know. I
Oh,
just
for someone who likes like supernatural stuff to have not seen it is crazy to me.
I haven't seen
I'm
that.
so surprised. I'm so surprised at how long it's been on the air. I mean,
I'm not. It's a great show. It's a great show. I'm not surprised at all. And you know what? No, another reason I'm not surprised because they have a great fan base. Because when they thought they were going to cancel it, the fan base was like, ha ha ha, you thought. No.
Like Supernatural, Rain, the originals.
Aww,
I haven't seen any of those. I just know about them.
what?
that's sweet. What Jordan wrote. Yes, what are you guys?
Ooh, Chloe, can we talk about the Warrior Nun? Because I have so many thoughts about Warrior Nun. First of all, I hate that the magic disabled person is no longer disabled because of magic. Like I just, why do we do
Yeah,
that?
that is my world.
Why do we do that? And honestly, I hate her character. Like there is only one character in the entire show that I like, and she don't even get that much screen time.
Who's that?
What's her name? I can't think of it. She looks Asian, and the character is from London. Her parents are diplomats, and she's like one of the best fighters in the show. But I can't think of what her name is.
But she's not the one that has the British accent, right?
No, she has an accent. Because she's from
I think I know
London.
who you're
She has an
thinking.
accent.
I never I thought no.
What's up
Like,
here?
I wanted to like it. I really did. But, like, one, I hated how, like, they talk so negative about her being disabled. Like, well, she was broken before. And there were so many, like, dark connotations to the fact that she was disabled. And then I didn't like how she's been a paraplegic for 12 years. Like, she's not been able to use anything above her neck for 12 years. And she just running in the first episode with legs.
That doesn't make
She's
sense.
just running with no
Wow.
problem. She's running. She's like doing all these things. She jumps in the water and then, oh dang, I don't even know how to swim. Like, you didn't think about that before you jumped. Like, you wouldn't be afraid of water since you've never been. Like, it just logically didn't make sense to me. Beatrice, yes, Beatrice. That's her name. Yep, that's her name.
I
That
don't know.
doesn't make any sense.
That's her name.
I have not seen this show, so
Same.
I
Not that I want to
have
see
no
it.
comments.
Like,
Yeah,
think it's a good
turning off
premise.
herself.
I think it's a great premise. Like, I think it has potential to be really, really good. I just think that like people, like able-bodied people, don't think about giving magical powers to people who are disabled to now they're not disabled is problematic.
That's all we can talk about, honestly.
Yeah, like why can't they just give him magic and still be disabled? Like, I don't get it. Like, apparently there's an episode in Legend of Tomorrow where the one girl, like she gets hit, like knocked out, and she becomes blind, and everybody else is like trying to treat her like a feeble child because they're like, "Oh, you're this great fighter, now you can't see." But she was like, "No, I was trained by assassins, like to train to be able to fight without vision, so I got this." And then like the next episode, she's cured. It's like, I want to see a blind assassin.
I know.
Give me what I want. Why'd you have to take that away?
Oh yeah, no, like when Kat says she wants a deaf serial killer, like I'm working on that. I am working on that because that she was like, I just want a deaf serial killer that says, I can't hear you scream. Like I was like, you know what? I want that. I want that so bad.
Oh, did we tell her anything else about?
What's that?
The worst ideas about. There's so many.
Scroll.
Oh, about how like the idea of like organization running the city and most people that are the leaders have some disability.
Yes.
That's relevant.
I couldn't understand what Nikki said. Just then, what she say?
No, she was saying one of the like hundreds of ideas that we have written. And what story was this? I can't think of it.
I don't know. What are your ideas?
So many. That after given the challenge of trying to write a character that was disabled, trying to write a story of like a city that's divided by people that are like privileged against people that aren't, and that the ones that aren't are ones that are blind. And that one of the people in power actually is visually impaired, but she's like trying to pretend that she's not, because she could have like a negative connotation.
Like how Hitler was a Jew.
Right.
Like you dislike the things about yourself that you see in other people, type of stuff.
Right.
I like it.
Like I said, it's cool.
Chloe said, I'm in a wheelchair myself, and though there are a lot of problems with it, I did get into it, and I want to see what they do with season. No, I'm not going to lie. I hated the first episode because of what they did, and yet I still made it to episode 6 because I wanted to see what happened. So I completely get there. I completely get like wanting to see how it plays out. CB said, did anyone watch Instinct while it was on? That show had a ton of possibilities. I never saw Instinct.
Never heard of it.
I never heard of it either, right? I never saw it or heard of it.
And Shay, what was the show you were talking about? Because you were talking about Supernatural, and I was like,
Warrior Nun. Someone in the comments had mentioned Warrior Nun. It's a new show on Netflix. The action is good. That's the good part for me.
right.
Oh yeah, I'm watching Morgan Nunn. The best part, the action is good to me. Yeah. So like dialogue, the content, like is it just bad?
And
No.
Well, yeah, that's why I was just saying what, like, to me, made it not as good for me. It was just the main character wasn't very believable for having been paralyzed for 12 years.
Mm.
I don't have to do anything. I get to my stream.
Like, I've been paralyzed, and I know I was only paralyzed for a few months. So I know I wasn't running no time soon. So, like, for her to, like, be completely paralyzed for years and then just be running, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, and even if they did the whole like magic logic thing, you would still have the character being unable to adjust.
Right. That was my whole thing. Even with having the ability to walk, and it's still a very new thing. Like children always have the ability to walk, but once they learn how, it's still a very new process for them. So like That was my thing.
I'm still learning how to walk myself. I'm serious, you're right. So like I have like my favorite pair of boots and I like them because they make me feel tall. I always trip in them. I can't walk.
That's not even fair. You're already tall.
Well, you don't know how tall I am. Oh, wait, never mind. Yes, you do.
That's like, you don't know how to talk. Wait a minute. Yes, you do. I love it. I love
I forgot about the video.
Clearly.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm putting on my channel, you guys. So yeah. I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling like another sprint. I need to get some words in, and I want to have like a nice little healthy keyword, healthy competition with Cash to see who gets more
Yeah,
words.
good luck on that.
Oh, okay.
Just a nice little healthy competition, you know.
Okay. So you calling me out is what I hear.
All
Yeah.
you got 700, I got 500. Let's just see like
Hey,
we're
just want you.
a little competition. Let's go.
Okay. I got you.
But
I got you.
guys, this is a healthy competition.
Right. Of course.
Nicole didn't have much faith and said she said that Cash will smoke him.
Grayson said he's betting on me too. I just thought I'd let you know.
So are we competing with the number of words that we get during this next sprint, or the total number of what we have up until now?
I think it would be fair to do in this sprint because I'm already 200 something ahead of you.
I don't mind doing the total number. We could do that.
Okay.
I'm not
I mean, if you just want Shay to beat you.
Okay. I don't know how to feel about that. I guess I'm gonna actually not talk during this sprint, and I'm just gonna work. How about that?
Work.
Right. Come back with 1,000 words, and you be like, "Ooh, what's going on?" Right.
Right. So I'm saying.
All right, let's get this sprint started then.
All right.
Trying. The computer.
No worries.
Yeah, StreamYard, be nice to me with this role.
StreamYard needs to get their shit together.
Also, don't forget to save your document if you're working digitally.
Yes.
Just periodically today, make sure you save it.
All right. Got that. What?
Off screen conversation.
All right, you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good luck to Sid because he had advantage.
Thank you. I really appreciate you.
3, 2, 1, go. Sprint. Ta-da! Hello. So how did everybody do? Yeah. Hudson, join us. Welcome. Just woke up and trying to get all the
over
words
here
in.
talking up a storm, and y'all couldn't hear me. I was like, Sid, where you at? Where you at, Sid?
Yeah,
I'm here because I had to count up my words. You know, I got more than I did for my first sprint. So.
All right, so I am at 13:01 for the day.
Wow.
Good.
I believe you're still ahead of me. Let me add these together. That plus that.
Nah.
I am at 1,161. So somehow I got to get these extra 200 words so I can be even.
That's so cute. He's facing capture.
I am not backing down. So.
Well, Kasha, you said you were at 13:01.
What?
You have a 50 words.
Nice. See, so we're gonna have to do these little friendly competitions on each stream. Like, who's the next challenge? I'm with it.
Apparently.
So we had quite a few people join us. We had like, oh, hold on. I saw there was somebody's comment that didn't get to get seen. My bad. So hello to everybody that joined us. Let's see. Better Days Are Here got 350. Grayson got 511 that time.
Wow.
Alice got 634. CB got 236. And Tony just started singing the song from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves for Pepper. Sam got 242. Struggling. Might skip this part and come back to it. Stupid riddles. Eve said, I put hair dye on my head and waiting to see what happens. I am curious.
What color is it?
Right, what's the color?
Hopefully you put it on your hair
Exactly,
and the whole head.
CB is at 1626 for the day. Grayson is at 1,893 at the moment. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Jenna is at 1,065. Sid got 641. Petra got 220 and broke 1K. That is so awesome. Yes. So I don't know how many I did that sprint, but it wasn't necessarily as many as I wanted to. But I did get like 4 paragraphs in this short story that popped into my head out of nowhere. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but I'm making it happen.
So
I'm having fun. I decided to go with the Justice card. And there was also a prompt on like a writing challenge, days of prompt for August on Instagram. And so one of the prompts was write your main characters in court. And so I hadn't done that one yet, and it's actually for today. So I decided that Cinderella was going to be putting a traitor on trial.
Nice. I like that.
Fun times.
I do. I like that. That sounds interesting.
Right?
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not trying to compete with you guys. I'm just happy that I got words because I'm at a little less than 500 words for today.
That's still good.
That's fantastic, though. That is awesome, especially with having to host. Like, there's a lot that goes with hosting a live stream, so that's great.
Yeah, don't cut yourself short.
Right. Because when I do the 10K Sundays, I barely get 300 words. I'm just being honest. And that's the whole day. So,
to be fair, usually my average for the entire day is like 400. This is a good start.
Right?
This is fantastic.
Yeah.
That got me to write with you, so pretty fun.
And I didn't write anything at all yesterday, so I'm trying to make up for some lost words.
But yeah, I'm with Cash. I started working on a new story that was not what I was supposed to be working on.
Why?
It
That makes
just
me have an idea. I guess the idea
like,
Grandma got to.
I'm gonna work on this one for a while. It's gonna be sticking with me. Yeah.
It's probably because I'm here, because you know, the dawdling writer, like you procrastinate by working on something else. You know, just blame me. It's fine. I get it.
Yeah, I was like, I can't keep working on the blog post. I have to work on something different so I get these words to be said. And so there was this short story that I started that the boyfriend had read when he was here, and I was like, okay, let's go with that. And that's what I went with. And so now the main character is sitting on the floor with her head up against the wall and sweat dripping on her head and a bunch of dead body pieces around her. That's where I'm at right now. Yeah. Things escalated very quickly, I must say.
It sounds like it. A bunch of dead body parts everywhere.
Sounds intriguing.
You would like it.
Always a good way. We had, I took a detective fiction class in college. It was my absolute favorite class out of everything I took at college, because the professor was crazy, absolutely crazy, but I loved him. But essentially we learned all about the detective fiction genre and sort of like what goes into it. And then the last 3 or 4 weeks of class, we had a workshop where we just wrote our own stuff. And I had talked to him prior to starting the workshop, and I was like, I really want to do a children's detective story. He's like, okay, that sounds great. And then he immediately went, but you have to have a dead body on page 1. I'm like,
no problem, right?
So I killed a teddy bear.
I love
That's
it.
cute.
Grayson knows something about killing teddy bears. But that's a family joke. He'll get it. But I was gonna say, so My Little Murder Mystery, it starts with the detective and his partner getting a call about a body being found at a motel. So that's like where it starts. It's at the very beginning, like, you know, somebody's dead and we got to figure out what happened.
Like any other murder mystery.
But so that's the thing is, I liked it. I'm writing this mystery and there's a murder, but I would like to write one that is a mystery that has no murder.
Oh, so I think is that Cozy Mystery?
No, so Cozy Mystery still has a murder. It's just not graphic.
Oh, okay.
So like the type of mystery I mean is more so kind of like the what's that girl's name? Nancy Drew. The Nancy Drew type stuff, because like there's a mystery, there's something that she's solving, but nobody's necessarily dead. There's bad guys you gotta run and, you know, run from and stuff, but nobody necessarily dies.
Gotcha.
I'm thinking of something and I can't. I'm having a brain fart.
Do you like to? So there's a sort of mystery, sort of romance. It's more heavily on the romance side, but Jennifer Cruzy has really funny mysteries, but they are more of like the romance side. She has one that she co-wrote with a guy that's called Agnes and the Hitman. It's hilarious. So if you need
put that note in there,
sure.
Yeah, and put that name in there so I can look that up. Give me something to read before the weekend's over.
What was that?
Oh, I was gonna say if you've ever watched Veronica Mars with like Nancy Drew, or
I love Veronica Mars. I grew up on Veronica Mars. I just watched the movie.
That's a mystery, but people haven't died because it's more like PR mystery.
But see, like the main story is a mystery, but in like each episode, she had like something that she was solving, and nobody necessarily was dead in the cases that she was solving. So, like, I like that too.
I can't believe this show was over. That went so quick.
Also, Jordan, I'll have to hit you up because I have a horror short story that comes out tomorrow, and I'd love for you to read it. So, yeah.
It's finally coming out.
Yeah, Penelope's Curve comes out on the blog and Wattpad tomorrow. I'm super excited for you guys to read it. It is less than 6,000 words. It is a short story, but it's going to be part of a collection
that's
exciting next year. So this is you guys'. So definitely, if you have good feedback and whatnot that you want to give me, so that I can grow, because again, it was my first time dabbling in horror. I'm
seem like
here for it. Well, thank you. Make it look easy. Yeah. So should we get ready to do outros since we're about to be at the top of the 2 hour mark?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I was
You're
trying
fine.
to say it, and then I got excited because you said that your story's coming out.
Oh no, you're fine. I appreciate the excitement.
I need more coffee.
No, you don't.
No.
And I want to be on the ceiling like a cat.
No.
So I'm not going to call you out, Lauren, but to call you out, may I please see your mug?
Where is your mom?
You guys can go into outro. He is calling me out because it's huge.
Go ahead, show the people the coffee, how much you had. Show us. Show
There's a blind person trying to do camera.
Y'all see how big that mug is? It's quite round. It's wide.
It's a serving. Yeah, 32-ounce cup.
Why you gotta put that out there?
Because we love you.
But half of it is ice, so that
No.
cuts the liquid amount in half.
No.
You'll do your outro.
I can.
Yeah, y'all do your outros. I'm not arguing with you. That's what I heard.
All right, I'll start. What's up, everybody? My name is Sid Sapak, aka Sid the Kid, and all the extra nicknames that you can think of that I allow. If you haven't, yesterday I posted a video just answer some questions, talk about who I am so people can get to know me. I have a YouTube channel, S.Sapak. Starting September 7th, I will have my own little episodes basically posting on my channels. I have alternate times to give respect to people who are streaming on Mondays. One is a morning stream at 8 a.m. One is a evening stream at 4 p.m. They alternate. Still looking for co-hosts if you want to join. It's called Writers Write. Basically, if you're a writer and an author, we just talk about what you do on a day-to-day basis because all we see on the AuthorTube is just writing. If you haven't, please go buy Miss Barbara's book, The Final Harvest, which is on Amazon. And then we also have The Healer's Love by Kara L. Rose. And then if you are not, please go follow Cachet on Wattpad at 50 So Shade so you can go ahead and read Penelope's Curve. That comes out on Monday. And hope you guys stick with us throughout the whole entire day. So, woo.
Nicole?
Doesn't go.
Oh, wait. Who's doing it? Me or Cash? Who's doing it? Me or Cash?
Ooh, can I do it?
You got it. You got it.
Sure.
What it do, everybody? My name is Grayson Wild, and I write with pride. I like diving into fantasies and warm mugs of coffee. Thanks for being here, guys. I'm enjoying this so much.
Wow. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And I'm Jules. I'm the dawdling writer, and today I am not dawdling, at least not yet. I may get to it. I do have a YouTube channel, just the dawdling writer, and I stream a lot actually for writing sprints because I gotta hold myself accountable. So if you want to come over and join some sprints, do. If not, that's fine too.
Nicole?
I'm Nicole. I have a YouTube channel called The Blind Mage where I do Disney poems with songs as well as talk about different path magic. I'm a writer of dark poetry, fantasy, and paranormal, blogs, and podcasts with Lauren called Fire Nights. Oh, we also have Patreon for Fire Nights as well.
Yeah, and Sid actually reminded me of, so starting this week on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern, me, Nicole, and Sam, the writer Sam, are doing a stream together. So I'm still debating if I still want to do my Mondays live stream. So I'm going to have a stream tomorrow. I'm like, what day is it? Oh, yeah, it's Sunday. But I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. It'll be a surprise. And like I said, I write poetry, fantasy, and paranormal romance. And I thank you all for joining me today. Like I was telling Nicole when it started, I was like, well, I figured her and Cash would join me. I didn't expect everybody else to join me, and I feel very, very loved and very appreciated.
Yay! Yay! Oh, right. I didn't do my outro.
I was just saying, wait, the catch.
I did Grayson's and was like, oh, that's all I got to do.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. I'm Cache. I write short stories, poetry, and the occasional blog post. I am 1,300 words into the day. That means I got like 8,000 and some more to go to hit that 10K. So, and as y'all see, there's a doggy in the background. So there's that.
Okay.
I'm going to go eat on this 30-minute break we about to have and then see y'all at the next one. I'll put the playlist in the chat so y'all can just go ahead and go to the very next one automatically and don't have to worry about nothing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I'll see you guys in the chat in the next stream at 12:30. Right.
I think it's at
Our
noon.
Chinese time.
It's at noon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's at noon on Hudson's, I believe, right? Yep, right.
Everyone making fun of me. Well, thank you everybody for joining me. Glad I get to get the words in, and see you later.
Bye.
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 Bye.